Konnichiwa. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope you are having a nice night. Gonna finish my map on the Sox VTubing Agency server. I'm not far from finishing it. On that note, all my waypoints are gone again after updating it, so I have to figure out how to get those back from the previous thing. I tried adding the journey map thing from the previous thing, and that wasn't enough to do it. Hi, Glass. How are you doing tonight? At least it lets me join on, and I still have my waypoints, so I can still go between my house and the art and stuff with no issue. Hi, Azure, and I'm doing well. It warmed up again tonight, so I'm glad for that. What is that icon in the bottom left? It shows like no cord, question mark? I literally just have this stretch. Oh, that's sand. Or powder. You're living through the soreness, but we ball. I'm glad to hear it. There's only like 15 or such rows of this left, but each of those rows is like 100 blocks. Or something like that. And ironically, I think they may have added something that makes it so that you can upload pictures onto certain blocks, at which point you wouldn't need map art. But it's still funny that this exists on the map. Hi, Banana. How are you tonight? Someone just said, Sasha, you're ping, and now I'm being disconnected. It says I have full connection to the server. But hi, Banana. Hi, Oblique. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Sarsar in chat. They added a thing to the server, and now some of the skeletons and stuff are wearing maid dresses or bunny outfits. And I'm not even kidding you. Like, I think I just saw one of the skeletons. And it's got a pumpkin head, and as you can see, literally a maid outfit. Hi, Shiro. How are you doing tonight? I'm pretty sure you're not the one I saw playing with Latte the other day, though I think I may have seen you streaming like a week or something ago. But I hope you're having a nice night. And I am doing good. I got snacks and... Okay, maybe I can't play Minecraft. You're playing Oblivion? Nice. Okay, I don't know what's going on with the Minecraft right there. I'll have to look into that later. You vibing at work? How are you? I'm vibing at home. Oh wow, both Mink and Virtue are on Marvel Rivals. Let's do something simple. Let's switch to House Flipper and just mess around. Oh, you played Repo on Sunday. Is that what I saw? Yeah, the Oblivion remaster looks good. I debate on playing it. I also don't really want to pay full price for it, though, because I'm cheap. On that note, from what I've seen, people saying it looks like an actual remake and not just a remaster. They called it a remaster, but the game's so old, they basically had to build the graphics from the ground up on this engine. It seems like all the jank and bugs and stuff like that are still in it, though, because people keep laughing and pointing out familiar things from, like, 20 years ago or such. Oh, she wants to play golf again sometime, too? I'm up for it. Sounds good to me. And hi, Pom Pom. I hope you're doing well. Time to flip houses. Take that, nerd. Oblique's just gonna be like, what? I think Suri can unflip things too. Not that bear! Huh! Oh, I was gonna move my head and try to crash it. I've never tried updating my starter house here. I feel like you're allowed to just build whatever you want. I should just knock down every wall and have a completely open space. Hi, Furball. I tried doing Minecraft on the server, except it keeps kicking me and my latency is going wild. Oh, can I not break down this house? Maybe it needs more monster cans. That would make sense. Would you believe me if I said I've never had a single Monster energy drink in my life? Okay, so I can decorate it however I like. I would just because it's you.
You can buy different houses.
Oh, I can buy different houses. Is that in the Oh, you're right, in the browser. Not me, though. You live off them. Fair. With you chill vibes, I can't imagine you drinking an energy drink. I feel like I remember drinking an energy drink or two when I was young, but that's about it. Turtle House? Is that the... from Dragon Ball? It says Make House. That made me think Kameha. Would you believe me if I told you I drink several a day? I 100% would. The pink ones, right? Because I feel like I remember you talking about them and labeling them something. Or no, that was Loki that did. Old house with a bunker. Hi, ZBG. How are you tonight? Oh, these are probably all the houses, or some of these look like houses I did levels of. Everyone is in fact cool, and I will pass that on for you, Samsha. That looks exactly like Roshi's house. Thought so. Colorful fiesta. Hola! Our large family will soon arrive at an old familial house to celebrate together. Unfortunately, the place was neglected for a while and isn't in the best shape. Could you help us put it in order again? Oh, and since there's not much time left, could you also help us with decorating? It's a joyous occasion after all. Bezos, XX, Ada, Gonzalez. Sure, why not? You did it again, did I? What did I do again? Uh-oh. ZBG's calling me out for something. You said you will pass that on for some... Oh god, I did. I passed it on for me. Is there something wrong with that, ZBG? Is there something wrong with me passing it on for myself? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I totally just melded the two things together. Yeah, Loki has the lore for the pink ones. The you-know-what cans. You just didn't redeem it. Everyone is cool, and I will pass it on for you. They don't even have, like, a door going to the back of their house? Or did I miss it? That's weird. Hi, Sunny. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're feeling better. Or you couldn't get back onto the server, maybe another broken item in your trinkets. I actually got onto the server, and I played on it for like 2 minutes, and it said my latency was at 1, or my ping was at 1 out of 5 bars, and someone was like, holy Sasha, your ping. And then I got disconnected. I tried going back on, and nope, still like that. I want you to go broke on those 2-point redeems. In all of your infinite channel points. I mean, they did update the server, and it, like, destroyed all my waypoint stuff. So it's like, I have to know in advance that to write down all my, what is it called, things. I tried dragging the, what is it called, the old waypoint mod into the new server, and it didn't update anything, which was dumb. It says there's stuff like on the ground. Oh, it's on the desk itself and such. That's right, you're doing. You close Discord and disable notifications for it on your phone. Oh, wow. Are people just like spamming you with stuff? This must just be garbage to pick up. Yeah, disposing of paper. Thank you for the... Oh wait, that was me hydrating. I was trying to hydrate all of you. I feel like that should be over slightly so it's not right under the window. Yeah, you might be able to look at the coordinate data. That would be interesting if it let me open the jar file and do that. Because then I could just copy the text over. And when I logged on for a minute with the updated thing, my waystone for my base was gone. And I feel like someone might have caused trouble on the server, because I looked at the SCA server's Discord thing for the mines, and I saw someone complaining about giving someone this iron and stuff, and they wish they hadn't. And someone else said, yeah, well, they're gone, so we don't talk about them anymore, it's not worth it. And I was like, you know what? I morbidly want to ask, but I'm not going to rock the boat. So I wouldn't be surprised if someone logged on and caused some drama. Deep psychology, not even a regular. The secrets. That's why it was hidden underneath the other books. This is another one of the things where it won't let me stream them. We should be able to go through your vids to look at the coordinates that way too. That's true, for at least some of them. I don't think it says the stuff unless I look them directly. But still. The things like my art and my base and the candy cavity, already I put waystones there, so those things are still there. Oh, I'm actually supposed to sell the stuff. Lol. Including the books. I love how even the soap is considered a, something to delete garbage. Dispose of the family photos. Fair, why not? What's that trash? There we go. Okay, they are making me redecorate the whole thing. They want me to keep that phone. The fact that that's a red, I take it means I can't sell, or they don't want me to. Bulb. Do you read much, Sasha? You've been trying to find a new book series to get into? Not really. I used to read when I was young. Like, one series I'd recommend is The Wheel of Time. That has a decent amount of books. I thought it was really good. I don't remember finishing the series, but I enjoyed it as a teenager. And if I remember, the author died before finishing the last book. Which has happened to a few people, a few series actually. I think the author's son, though, tried finishing the last book using all the notes his father had left behind. It wasn't the same, obviously, but at least people then were able to get closure to the story and stuff like that. Unbridled Experience. A spam bot sniped by Sari. Interesting, you'll look into it, Nodders. Excuse me. It still says to sell the bulb. Like, it's not the mobile phone, they like that for some reason. Bless your face, thank you. I wonder if there's something behind the counter. First clean up. Oh, there it is. Okay, now that's at the part to buy stuff. I like cleaning up the rooms and making them ready to have stuff done to them before I work on stuff. That black stuff looked like mold and is grody, and I feel like you wouldn't just scrub it away, you'd have to spray something. Oh. Oh, that one doesn't need to be closed. Behind the counter, like the plug in that word house that didn't let you put the counter back perfectly. That could have been it, but I did find it. It was weird that it did that one time. But so the person's coming to this house to have like a party with their family. And they want me to decorate it for that. Because it's apparently not their primary house, and that is wild. I'd like it if it was a darker purple. You like that bed, even the colors? I didn't actually pay much attention to the bed. I just remember it looked big and it did look kind of cool. I was just talking about the tiles on the back wall. Paint with colors Indian Rose. Install panels, colorful roses wallpaper. Paint with colors Indian Rose. There's a royal blue and white, lay tile ceramic. Oh, it does it individually like that. Oh god. That's gonna drive me crazy. I don't think there's a way to get rid of them. The sheets were a darkish pink and the footboard and headboard were like a darkish almost black. This is one of the biggest problems with this game. Once you do something, it doesn't let you undo it. Oh wait, they are floor tiles, so I do have to do them over the whole thing, I think. Then maybe I haven't messed it up. Yeah, it doesn't look like I messed it up. At first I thought there was going to be those two things just standing out there, and I'd be like, oh god, this is going to drive me crazy. Paint with the colors royal blue and white. I feel like I probably only need a small thing for them. And mount a sink. I was gonna say, is there a way to change... Oh, there is. That thing at the top, I didn't like it being that goldish color. You can accidentally start the water early like I did just there, and then you have to clean up the water. Which I find funny as a little extra detail. How's the Caddo doing today? Today, I am doing well. It's been a bit warmer out here, which I've liked, and makes it easier for taking the dog out. There's the fox! Hi, Dyer. How are you doing tonight? Good luck tomorrow, aka their debut. Is that like a dread? Panic! What did you say? Nothing? Nothing? You streamed Buffray Tragic. Oh, okay, you didn't hear me cursing you then. Good, good, good. Light vanilla, light biscuit, and wall tiles. Mom, you're scared. Why is Sasha cursing you? I never cursed you. I didn't say that. I just said you didn't hear me cursing you. But that's because I didn't curse you at all. Nodders. Are you the only one whose stream is buffering? I think so. Heck if I know for real, though. This is a small room. But I still don't trust it. Says we're staying outside. Did he whisper tomorrow? Oh, snap. Dun, 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 dun. Royal blue and white. If only painting was this easy in real life, I could do that as a job. I'm kidding, I can't even talk to people. Question is, should I try making all the walls blue and then just paint like the roof white? See what happens. Most that the last of it. You just have to remember you have to wash your goldfish tomorrow. I didn't know you had a goldfish dyer. That's so interesting. Tell us more about it. Because I know you wouldn't lie to us live on stream. It's probably going to take up most of the day. They don't get to go on walks often, it's true. They need some of that fresh air. Oh, I thought they wanted me to use that other color for the room as well. But it doesn't look like they did. It seems like the blue was enough for them. Debut streams are always the best. So if it's not the best, then Dyer did something wrong. Dyer! You have to be the best, the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is your test. To train them is your cause. Wait, what are we talking about again? They probably wanted it on a wall. Yeah, they probably did. Paint with colors royal blue and white. I was hoping that the roof counted as one, and they seem to have marked it off, so I think it still works. No, I need to buy more. It typically says I don't have to put any more of those down, but then the house won't look right. I didn't mean to accidentally click that, and that's going to make me want to reset everything. Huh. By misclicking something, it puts a little bit of paint on it and you can never take it off. It's for unprogrammed NPCs anyway, nobody will care. I'll care so much. Sasha will be happy to know I was able to pull all the starting lore only at 30 pages. No, I'm expecting 130, 170, whatever you said originally. I 100% believe that's how many pages you have. Or maybe you actually have 130 pages, but you're only going to read 30 of them on stream. That's how it is. That's the truth behind it. Your voice will die if you read that many. Welcome to streaming. Is this... What the heck was that? There was like a ghost painting? I don't even need to click the remove tools thing, because I can literally just sell the things for nothing. And seeing someone walk into your home with a gun and they aim it at your stuff just vanishes, I'd legitimately think they were stealing it all. You're gonna restart your internet? Best of luck. Because your streams were lagging super hard. I don't like that some of the dirt almost has like a reddish tint to it, which makes me think of like mildew or whatever that can form in cups. You can't with that window cleaner. I know, I've never seen something like that. I love the idea of it. It's like a vacuum with a squeegee. But also, hi Carbon, how are you doing tonight? And you can't just save randomly. Paint with the colors Indian Rose. Install panels, colorful rose wallpaper. And it's an actual product too. Doesn't entirely surprise me. I've just never seen anything like it. It's like nails on chalkboard, but actually hurts to hear. Oh, it didn't sound bad to me. Just sounded like a basic small energy vacuum. But I have to do that to all the windows in this, so you might want to mute my stream for a while. Tragically. Yep, there's windows in at least 2 more rooms, possibly 3. It makes your teeth hurt. That is a wild. Then again, that also might be a cavity. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Okay, so that part of paint is done. And that's done. So then that's just by object. You're not a fan either, but then you don't like loud noises. That's not music. Wibbles, question mark? Do you mean you're back? Because if you're back, you're just supposed to say you're back, and then we go Wibbles, and then you reply Wobbles. You don't just show up and go, Wibbles to myself! Not as... Wibbles is basically saying, welcome back. So you go, I'm back, and we go, Wibbles tire! And then you go, Wobbles. The proper response. Too late, we did it backwards. Cry. I cry internally. But hi, NC. How are you doing tonight? This time I'm not going to start the water in advance. I'm going to do it properly. It's really not because you read Wibbles and had to Wobbles instinctively. It's just a trained reaction. You remember that person who said you can't have any minor power? Oh, that random person that came into stream asking you can have any minor power you want, but there has to be like a debuff. What would you pick? Were you thinking about that all night? And now you're going to tell us what you decided on? You thinking about making a last-minute reservation and having power to be on time? So you're always on time for stuff? That would be nice. Question is the small paint can enough? Yeah, it seems to me like they don't care if it's royal blue or white. Sleep through your alarm and wake up somewhere you have to be. What defines a minor power? I have no idea. Something that is not overpowered. But it was a completely random person to stream who came in and just asked. First thing they say is asking, hey, if you had minor power, can't be too overpowered, yada yada, what would you pick? So like the ability to fly up, or invisibility. I remember one of those Twitter posts where they say you can pick any ability you want, but someone else in the thread can pick a debuff that comes with the ability or something like that. So people would be like, oh, I want this. And then people would instantly reply, but you can only use it in this situation or something like that. And I remember someone saying, like, you know, I want the power to fly. And someone else instantly was like, okay, but you have cancer. And they're just like, what? Like, it's supposed to be you can only fly in this situation, or this or that. things like that. It was so random. But it had a ton of upvotes because everybody was just like, excuse me, you probably have yours being the B to swap your biological gender. I can completely understand that. You have power to fly, but only if you are on a plane. You could do like party tricks on the plane with people then. I know you're saying because you're flying on the plane, but imagine you're in the plane, just in the cabin, and you start going, meow, meow, and like bombing people with treats. Just dropping little treats like... So many people would pay to be up for that. If you make money with party tricks, save up for a jet. I feel like you're not going to get enough to kill a person with a gobstopper to the head by accident. I mean, there are some pretty big gobstoppers. You threw it hard enough, it could do that. People are actually so fragile. You fall and bump your head and you can die so easily. Shapeshifting would be such a cool power. It would be. And I wouldn't even, for the most part, consider that too OP, as long as it's not like you can turn into anybody ever and be able to impersonate them. A light biscuit. What does that instantly make me just go, Pom, you want a biscuit? Hi Minerve, how are you doing tonight? I hope you are well. Dar would just be like, I shapeshift into a fox. Okay, this is my life now, leave me alone. You're not going to use the power for anything else? No. That sounds nice. See? Told you. And they're going to realize they won't have access to internet or watching Catboy streams on Twitch. You able to turn into anything, but you have to eat twice your body weight for it. So you could be someone's house pet. Gasp! You're playing Oblivion? Nice, nice, nice. I know a lot of people that are doing that right now. I debated on it. I haven't bought it or anything, but debated. I've seen the character creator thing can actually do pretty decent faces now. It can also still do absolutely horrifying stuff. You've Expedition 33 pre-installed. I feel like I have that. I had a note about that on Steam. Oh yeah, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, coming out 24th of April. You got the official game guide paper version of Oblivion? Wait, paper version of Oblivion? Like you can play it on paper? Or do you mean back when Oblivion came out, you got it with the paper game guide? And so you're using that to help you play the game? Imagine a dictionary? I'm not enjoying what I'm imagining, Minerve. Of everything Oblivion. Oh, that actually sounds kind of cool. You're like, imagine a dictionary. That is a lot of words, Minerve. That is a lot of words. And you didn't buy it? Nor did you play Oblivion before? Minerve stole it. Minerve, did you steal things? Good on you. I always knew you could do it. So I painted these walls and this thing. But I didn't do that. I don't care if I waste my money on this. I want it to be pretty. This isn't very pretty. They have poor choice in wallpaper. Hi, Master. How are you tonight? Oh, your ex-stepfather bought it when you were young. They played the game when he left the guide, which was in your random book collection till today. That's so random. You doing good? That's good to hear. The worst part is, now that Oblivion came out, they're asking for it back. Don't give in. Don't give in, Minerve. When the game was around, yes. You did get a cute Fox crop top. Why is Fox trying to crop their top? The game was around $20 when it first came out. I'm surprised even that. Just because, like, my whole life, games have been pretty much, like, $70, $50. Now, apparently its value is $69.99. Oh, the magazine thing, the dictionary. Okay, my bad. Sorry. Use guides were still like 20 bucks. I mean, ink does cost a lot to print stuff, etc. So I kind of assume it. Such a random person added you on Discord. Yeah, that happens. You could make money out of. Well, you have to remember that's typically, wouldn't that be if it was in, what is it called? If it was in like pristine condition or brand new. Grab me that onion. We share no friends or servers. That is wild. And it's not just ink, it's the brand new. Oh, it's pristine? Oh, snap. Like it was still in its original packaging. That's wild. You could make a profit then. And maybe the price will skyrocket now that this new Oblivion game came out. Just wait a day or two, Minerve. Wait a day or two and make a fortune by scalping people. Scalpers are horrible. But not you, Minerve, not you. Nodders. Profit of what? Cult of the Neoth, yeah. Also, were you thinking about playing Hunt later? You did have that level 45 Hunter? I'm unsure. Wall tiles and paint with 2 colors. Would the wall tiles go in the kitchen area, I wonder? Profit of truth? I have no idea what profit. I know you said share profit, but still. Does that look kind of good? I just feel like that could be above over here. You blinking on the other Halo aliens? Oh, that. Was one reconciliation? Was Prophet of Truth the one that gets punched in the face? So I feel like that's a very famous scene. Oh, the ship is reconciliation. That would kind of make sense. So should the kitchen have this? Because this is a wall tiles. Yet they want me to paint with 2 colors. If they want me to paint, I feel like it would be the long area there. Hi, the Architect. How are you doing tonight? I hope you are well. If he just sticks them on, just slap. You think about telling people about debut, but then again, you're so nervous for so people you know being there, which might sound silly. No, you totally should tell them about it. It was Prophet of Regret who gets punched. You looked it up. Oh, okay. So Prophet of Regret, Prophet of Truth, and then likely one other? Because there was 3 as far as I know. Wait. God dang it, this wasn't considered the thing that I needed to paint the walls of, was it? Because it wants all that stuff in here. Why is it splitting these 2 rooms into this? Well, time to redo the last 30 minutes. How are y'all doing? Y'all drank water in the last hour? Yes, we have. At least I have. Don't know about the rest of these punks. Oh, everybody's reading out. Apparently it's a mercy? Weird. Water, no. You're really tired, so you're just passing by. All good. I appreciate getting to see you and you coming by to say hi. Honestly thought that was a Loki emote with the little green snake, but it is most certainly not. So this little kitchen is completely separate from the other part, annoyingly, which threw me off. Now I'll be extra paranoid about it. The reason you never remember Mercy is because they died of the flood? Okay. So you never really had like an interaction. Do they die on scene or they die off screen? Because if they die off screen, it makes sense to just pretty much never even know anything about them. You think it's off screen? Palmlet's running! Get him! Maybe in that one cutscene with the Gravemind, you see him for like a minute. Don't worry, she makes her reappearance in the Halo show. Oh, the Prophet does? No, if that's true. But don't think anyone here has seen it to disprove you. So random. Their show's a fever dream that never happened. You know what, I'm gonna agree with you because I'd like it to be true, and so I'm just gonna pretend it is. I do remember seeing that the person who did the Halo show, like the genius behind it, he literally said online at one point that he wasn't actually interested in the Halo series at all. He was literally just borrowing its brand power, basically, to make his own sci-fi show. Now you sleep. Good night, Azure. Sweet dreams to you. Why? Job requirements, faster mounting, faster Faster painting. Wow, you can make it 75% faster. You'll help. I don't think Hades or Paladin should go to... Your model was lagging a little with Hunt. Oof. And then if you stream, it's going to be more intensive. I'm a super soldier Spartan trained to never take off my armor. I'm going to take my helmet off in every enemy engagement. I'm going to take my armor off all the time. Hunt is definitely the more intense game. That makes sense. Faster cleaning. Yeah, oh, you test streaming it so you were running it on OBS. Oh, okay. That's smart of you to do. Lowering the settings made it smooth. You might have to do that. I've had to do that with some things. Like playing Marvel Rivals, I literally pretty much turned off shadows and like the sunlight's beams and stuff like that. I know a lot of people, including Mink, have had issues with the whatchamacallit with Marvel Rivals and how poorly optimized it is. And that's why you're playing Paladins. Better game. I feel like it honestly is the better game right now, but then again, it's been around for a while and had lots of time to do stuff. You don't need super shadows, a blob is all you need, basically. Don't need the shadow to look exactly like the person's cutout, etc., etc., for the game to look good. Don't need to have lens flare and all these things, the shadow perfectly coming from where the sun's direction and everything. Should you say Paladins to the end or the first game? Completely up to you. I can't decide that. Okay, it only lets me be in the middle or off to the side. Whoops. Neil said she can't join till the end, you think, and some people who play Paladin said that, then that would make sense to do it at the end, if you want to have a group for it. Don't need God Rays either, unless it's for super cinematic purposes. But you thought you had to play Paladins first, not after how much you yap about it. Well, you could literally just say on stream, I'd love to start off with Paladins, but considering I want my friends to be able to join, I will be holding off till the end. Or you could do both. You could literally just do Paladins the entire stream. Start and end with it, you could. Nothing wrong with that. Got called into work, so mostly lurking. Hope you're having a good night. I am. I hope you're having a good night despite being called into work. But hi Jed, I hope you're doing well. You could, but you want to give variety so people don't expect it 24/7. Dire, with how much you talk about Paladins, people do expect it 24/7. Sorry, not sorry. Just start stream in the middle of a match. Make it really jarring. Okay, so we're down 2-0. Wait, that would be up. But still. And then you could turn it around, and then their first scene of you playing Paladins would be you single-handedly turning the game around with Koga. You play it 24/7, but you like single-player games too. And you like Hunt. If you like it so much, why don't you marry it? Dire the Southern Belle. You don't think you want to marry those hunters? True. They've been in the bayou a little too long. You've played something other than Final Fantasy XI, your views tank, but that's just how it is. Fair. I mean, if you've literally built up your following playing that game, then of course it's going to. I know people that do ASMR. Thank you for lurking, CMS. I know people that do ASMR and they'll have, like, you know, 600 to 700 people watching them do ASMR. And then if they switch to a video game because they want to switch things up, they'll have like 50 to 70 people, which is still literally double my viewership and everything like that. But it shows that the one fan base or whatever is not going to carry over necessarily to the other. And that can be incredibly disappointing and stuff like that. And that's what you're afraid of? Well, like you said, as long as you keep playing a variety of games, then people know to expect that. I literally just play whatever the heck I want. I never look for what game I think people will like the most, or what thing that people would get me more viewers. I'm never like, oh snap, Marvel Rivals is hot right now, I better jump on that. Or, oh, this game's a small indie one, people might not want to watch it. I'm like, hey, I want to play this tonight. You want to vibe with me while I play it? That's awesome. If you don't, then hopefully I'll see you around some other time. Yeah, Sasha doesn't think about playing Paladins with Dire 24/7. Yeah, sure, let's leave it at that. I was gonna be like, I could say something, but no. Be nice, Sasha, be nice. You need the Sasha mindset. Would you still love me if I was a worm? I need to get a worm model so I can say that to people, and then when everybody goes, yes, Sasha, we'd love you anyways, then I can switch to a little worm on a string model and just be like, you said it, this is how I stream now. No, you wouldn't. Yeah, but you're furball, so I don't think you would love me anyways. You need to get better at banning people that make you upset. That is something that can be incredibly hard to do, so don't blame yourself if you have a hard time doing it, Palm. Because on the one hand, banning people so suddenly, you don't want to upset other people, etc., etc. Did you ban that person the other day, Palm? I'm morbidly curious to what the person the other day did, but I also don't want to bother you, and it's none of my business. But yeah, I've been streaming for just about 3 years now. I think we're literally about to hit 3 years in a month. And so I have not only gotten very used to... I trust my vibe check at this point. If I'm getting a weird feeling from someone, I have been right like 95% of the time about that person. Even if it takes a full year for it to show on Twitter, it's that they said equality is a complicated term, which is the most major red flag ever to you. Yeah, it really is. You've been considering to they upset you like the rest of the night. It's, what is it? I feel like I can see a vague part of that sentence making sense, but not overall. Equality is very simple in that you treat everyone equally. The only complicated part is trying to actually apply it in real life situations where it's pretty much impossible, such as if you're in the Middle East, etc., where the society is so patriarchal that you can't just do it. But if you're in a first world country like Canada or America, then it's not complicated at all. You can literally treat people however you want, and treating them equally is the best thing you can do. You can see the road to equality is complicated, but equality itself, exactly, Furball, that's exactly it. It's your space, and it should be a space to be happy. Indeed. If someone is literally bugging you and you want them gone, Palm, call me into your stream, give me mod for like 10 seconds, and I'll ban them for you. Like, no joke, I will literally do it. I will come in and be like, oh, sorry, you're giving me weird vibes, peace out. And then you can be like, oh, Sasha, I didn't mean for him to leave. Well, okay, I guess he's gone now because you removed him. It's not Palm's fault. I didn't remove him, Sasha did. But I'm sure whatever mods you do have in your stream would literally be able to do that. They've been around stream for a while, so it was like, I don't know. See, that again can cause issues, because it's like, if the person's been around a while, they know people in stream, you don't want to scare people that are already there that, hey, Palm's banning whoever. But again, it's what you're comfortable with. I feel like most of your regulars would probably trust you if you said, hey, that dude said some things, hey, why isn't so-and-so around? You don't have mods? What? Just mod one of your regulars. One or two of my mods, I didn't even ask them if they wanted to be mods, like Dire. I never even asked Dire, do you want to be a mod? I literally just modded them in one day, and I was like, hey, you've never made me feel weird. You're around here every day. Here, enjoy. And they're just like, why? Why? I didn't ask for this. I've never been a mod. It was cute. Yeah, Sasha dropped a sword on me and I panicked. Please ban them. You decided you would like give them one more chance in Instaman if it ever happens again. You do whatever you want, Plum, but it feels to me like you've already given them chances. I have seen nothing that they've said. I've seen nothing that they said. I am an outsider and I should not comment on it, but just from what you two have said today makes me think that they've already had their chances, and I doubt they're going to change their opinions anytime soon. But it's your stream, it's your space. Mods make this person's favorite soda taste different. Mods! No, I was going to say something bad. I was going to say about getting them neutered, but no, we wouldn't do that. We wouldn't do that. Your comfort is important. That's honestly one of the biggest things with me and banning people is you have to be comfortable in your own stream. You need to be comfortable in your own stream so that you're willing, A, to actually stream, and B, so that people will want to watch you. If you are uncomfortable, if you're not talking much, if you're having a bad night, people, even if you don't say it out loud, people watching you, people that are here regularly, they can tell that. And that can make them uncomfortable too and not want to watch. So both, it helps the viewers by having you be happier, and it makes it so you'll actually be willing to stream and be comfortable in your spot. Yeah, they're basically arguing against equality and trying to justify treating people like lessers. Yeah, that's an instant ban. Like, I'm not even kidding, that's just no. You have to lurk after that because you were super upset at them. Yeah, and then if you're not a mod or anything like that, you don't want to speak up too much because you don't want to exasperate the fight. You don't watch Asmund at all that often. Is he horrid? Asmund, I feel like, isn't a good person. On the one hand, Asmongold has done some good things, and he can be very good to listen to, but not only is his hygiene absolutely disgusting, but he has said one or two things that are just, you can tell how he thinks behind the stuff. Like, I think a couple months ago, people talked about the Middle East and stuff like that, and he said, like, I don't even want to hear about it. Those people are lesser than us, or, you know, those people aren't as good as us, as in, like, Muslims and East Indians and stuff like that, and he got banned from either YouTube or Twitch or something for a week for saying that, and everybody was like, holy heck. And then he came out and was like, oh yeah, sorry, I didn't actually mean it like that, I was just kind of angry. And I was kind of like, whether you're angry or not, just the fact that you can say that in the first place shows how you feel, how you think. I would never, even if I was as angry as I ever was, I would never call someone the N-word. I would never call someone lesser than me. I would never do these things. Just because you're angry doesn't mean you become racist or stuff. Just the other day, he said character design is bad if you can't immediately identify their gender. Ew. I feel like that makes it better. Schrodinger's trap. I remember, it's sussy of me, so I shouldn't even make the joke, but I remember seeing a cat person in a skirt on Twitter, and it said Schrodinger's cat person. You can't tell if it's a boy or a girl until you lift their skirt. I saved the picture. Moving on. What the heck did you just go back into? You're not surprised about that, to be honest, looking at his WoW guild. You don't even know this chatter and you hate them. Okay, so I only have to buy objects there, buy objects there, buy objects here. So the one thing that messed me up is this is completely separate from this. This only wants me to buy things. You know, and hate him for what you saw. You literally just said something like, I believe everyone should be treated with respect or something, which is literally like the basics of human decency. They want 3 colors, which is weird to me. I feel like you could put the ceramic tiles in the back corner here. put those down and sell them. Because at the end of the day, it's your space. You remember Loki said I should try not being so quick on the trigger in your chat, but I'm like, I'm a pretty trigger pro. Like, if something ever slightly off, they get a timeout. If I get off 5, they ban. Because at the end of the day, it's your space and you choose who you want to be in it. That's 100% how it is. I am so on how fast I ban people. There's some people that give me the ick, and I will wait till stream is over before I ban them. Not swing that hammer as much as you need to. Yep. It's like, I'm not going to ban someone just because they say something I don't agree with, but if it's something racist or sexist or something like that, you're gone instantly. And even if you're not saying things that are inherently wrong, if you're giving me a weird vibe and arguing with me, worst comes to worst, I'll literally just wait till stream is over and then ban. She like stops the stream and is like, explain what you mean by that. Sasha's B.
Spider the Sasha redeem.
But I haven't even painted the roof yet. Oh no! Oh no! She basically forces them to explain themselves, and if they don't, or dance around it, she bans them. Smart. Because then, no matter what, you at least have them openly saying what they think, and then you can be like, yeah, that's gross, and kick them. Or keeps using a language nobody understands for safety. That's true. And I did update the rules about that. Why can't I do, like, from the corner of the wall there? Like, this tries to go 1 into the wall. It says it wants me to do 4 of these things. You don't even think you can... Sometimes when you see someone not banned, you're like, is the streamer okay with them saying or agreeing with that if they don't push back? Yep, that's typically how I feel too. Oh god, it's glitching into the other room. But yeah, if someone said like something Nazi-ish, that reminds me of something someone said on Twitter, and I said something exactly like that to them, Dyer. Because there was someone who said there was a person who was going around saying something creepy about Chi-Chi from Genshin Impact. Chi-Chi is like this little zombie girl, and he'd make some copy pasta and put it down about wanting to feel her soft breathing and this, and it gave this totally creepy pedophile vibe. And after posting it, he'd instantly be like, don't ban me, you only have 2 viewers, do you really want me to leave, yada yada, and lower that. And the person was like, what should I do in this situation? Oh my god, this causes this issue and this issue. And I was like, what do? You ban them. You ban them right there and then. Do you want someone to come in and see that in your chat? Do you want people to think you agree with them on that? Do you want that literally to be what you are known for? Oh, you're the streamer that talks about this, even if you didn't say it yourself. If it's right there on the front page of your thing where people aren't talking, like, do not hesitate. If you don't ban them, it will scare the potential viewers away when they do join. I like how they made it so you can tell the difference between the 2 walls. You know which is which. Did you roll on Vivian? I did, and I didn't get her. I'm sure I'll get her by the end of the month, but they still... That girl that popped up and lost 50-50. Me rather as creepy viewers know how badly it damages the immediate number. But yeah, I was like halfway through my pity in ZZZ. I did 20 rolls, and I lost my 50-50 to Soldier 11, who I already have and don't care about in the slightest. And then I did like 63 more pulls, still didn't get Vivian. So I'm like 24 pulls or something. Hey, don't ban me, you only have 2 viewers. Do you really want me to leave? Yes, please, despawn from my chat. Yep. Was Sash the one telling me about someone saying they don't ban the viewer scam bots because they count as a viewer? No. But you told me about that. I still wouldn't like them being in my chat, like even lurking. It weirds me out. And I feel like I kind of don't agree that it counts as that. I would have to actually see the details saying that it really counts as one of those things. Because, I mean, Twitch literally doesn't count you if you mute the stream and stuff like that. You have 0 viewers, then have a disgusting viewer. They probably count for like a millisecond and then leave to spam another chat. I was like, will I have enough to do all these things? But it looks like I will by going up above here. Remember that one day that a person said weird things about Cha-Cha? Oh, that's true. I switched to my chibi model one day. Cha-Cha, that's what Sleep calls the chibi model. But yeah, I banned that person almost instantly. It was probably like a year ago or something like that, but there was one day when I switched to my chibi model like that because somebody asked, and as soon as I switched to my chibi model, someone was like, oh snap, you look so breedable right now. And I was like, okay, you're gone. Like, there is 0 hesitation there. Yep. My little childlike chibi model like this. Oh god, you remember that? I wish you didn't. I wish it never happened in the first place. But yeah, we got rid of them as soon as we could. You feel like you remember that when we were playing Hunt? It shouldn't have been. It might have. It was close to like a year around. It was a long time ago, so I think it was before I was playing Hunt. But yeah, as a streamer, you get the weirdest kind of people. We haven't had the grenade dude come back in a while. But there was a time a year or so ago where a person came into chat and said they wanted to blow me up with a grenade because the feminization of men and yada yada is bad for society, and the holy this or this, they would blow me up with a hand grenade and that. And it was warned by an automod so people couldn't see it, but they made a new account and came back 2 more times, so they came back 3 times. And it was all said in like Cyrillic, like Russian or whatever, so we had to go translate it and see. Ravioli, tortellini, please don't age the ciacciatini. Honestly, you can't get over the fact that it's Chibi makes me think it's a Funko Pop. No, don't say that. Now I don't want to use the chibi model anymore. I'm kidding. I love my chibi model. It does have a wide head like a Funko Pop, so I understand it. Funko's... I know no one who literally likes Funko Pops. I'm not even kidding you. I don't know a single person who does. Kalmic bunk bed with patterned cushions? Why can't I have purple mattress? You have a few random ones? You think Kimmy likes Funko Pops? Wait, where the frick is what? Oh, the head pat. Thank you for the head pat. Snapshot Funko Pop one. It's the only one you would buy. What's a Funko Pop? Google it. It's a little plastic figurine. It has like a tiny body and a huge head with 2 soulless black dots for eyes. They sell them at places like GameStop, etc. What is this even changing? Like, this is clearly the pillow. Zoomer Precious Moments figure. You were legit looking for it for over a moment. Tragic. I like that black one. Okay, that's the pillow up there. I feel like whoever was here wouldn't want to be in front of that window. But there's a window on both sides. Yeah, confirm Pammy has 2 shelves full of Funko Pops. I won't comment. Kimmy, you do what makes you happy. Oh, stream is messing up on my laptop. Such trying to make half the bed outside. You mostly just collect plushies. Plushies are awesome. Does Palm have a blush? I want a blush. Another streamer you watch has their wall lined with them. I've seen a few streamers on like Twitter and stuff who have either walls or like a whole room. I can't remember. There's one famous streamer whose name I can't even remember, so it's surprising that I would say she's famous if I can't remember. She's a girl with blonde hair, and she has literally an entire room dedicated to Pokemon. You're too chicken to go to an IKEA because you'll get lost and slide into the back rooms and never be able to escape. You don't remember when, but at some point you decided to call Chibi Chacha and got the green light for Sasha, so you still call them that for now.
Sasha, mods and Pomlet are absolute bombastic, checkatastic, dynamic, funky, extreme, ultimate, Neo, Omega, hyper, mystical, Genesis, legendary, supreme, nodders, Sashik 10 pickup, Sashik 10 boop, Sashik 10 boop, Sashik 10 boop.
Sleep 8-year TTS. Gasp! The points must override the other, or they did it slightly before you. Hi, Sinful. How are you tonight?
Seer is cool.
Blonde girl with a room full of plushies. That truly narrows things down. I know, right? That was a sentence. Titter titter. Hi, Froust. Hopefully I'm saying that properly. Makes sense, it prioritizes points. You did the thing. Hi, Folly. How you doing tonight? Sasha, how are you beans? They are good. Purredeem? That is a cute emote. I like all those little happy emotes. I don't know if this should be black metal. Tonight was your qualifier round in that tournament and you crushed it. Pog, pog, pog. Kudos to that. I feel like that blends in too much. Yeah, the base can only be these colors, so I guess black is the one that stands out the most. You only unlock channel points if you are affiliate. That's how it used to be, yes. I'm not sure if it still is. I remember them saying something like a little while ago. I thought they were going to do something where they were going to allow you to apply and be able to get people to use bits and stuff like that, bits and subscriptions for any channel, even if you weren't affiliate. I think because they were hoping to get more money. But yeah, normally, if you wanted bits, if you wanted subscriptions, if you wanted emotes, if you wanted channel points, you had to apply for the affiliate thing. They normally approve it in like 2 days. Also, is there a way to make so you can hear yourself, but it doesn't double your audio? I think there is in OBS. I think if you go to like advanced audio properties, you can turn it to like monitor and output or something like that, where it'll play it back to you. But if you're hearing yourself constantly, that's going to drive you crazy. Just throwing that out there. Great, googly moogly. Those things were so hard to pin on the Chibi model because its eyes take up half its face, and that's why one of them doesn't like fit properly. You should have affiliate after 7 days, Star. Yep. They have the followers. I guarantee you they'll have the average viewers instantly. Looks like it's still affiliates and partners. That looks too bright for this room. You just gotta stream at least 3 times, and you'll be fine. Yep. I believe in the Dire. A little, maybe. Who knows? You have your PC at home to lurk you while they works. That's at least one view. The question is, should this be moved over a little or not? Because that part sticks out. You're planning on streaming every day? Oh snap. I'm surprised with your work that you'd have the energy for that, but if you can, kudos. Photo of sleeping cats? Excuse me? Extra large? Aw, that's too big for the room. You see there to ban anyone who mentions Overwatch 2. You hope it's a developer's cat? That would be amazing. Hi Claus. How are you doing tonight? I hope you are well. You said you want a photo of sleeping cats. You get the biggest one that fits in your room. You come in and mention it just to get banned. Gasp. Everyone is cool. I will pass that on for you. No, again, that metal is too bright. I like the dark brown wood. Then that doesn't match anything. You couldn't resist? Fair. You want us to ban and just time them out for a week? Yeah, you can set certain words and phrases to ban Insta. Pet's bed with patterned cushions? That's actually neat. Will this have the... Yes, that will have the same design for the pillow. Pet's bed underneath the giant cat photo. I've never seen a pet bed like this, where it's like a literal actual bed, and then they just hop up onto it. If I say Paladins is better than Overwatch 2, do I still get banned? No, you get VIP. Does make you happy when Sasha draws Paladins comparisons when playing Marvel? I remember you mentioning that once before, and it's literally like the same style of game, so of course there's going to be so many comparisons you can do. I kind of want a beanbag chair, like, not gonna lie. It's a wooden bed-sized cabinet. I feel like the bedside cabinet doesn't work when it's literally a bed like that. In real life, yes. Look, the pets can have their own little table. Wait, do they want two of those? They want two of these? Excuse me? How cluttered do you want this room to be? Black cat. One for each bunk bed. Teddy bear Amadeus. It says I love you, so I feel like pink would make sense. Can you stack them? I could see, but I doubt it. I want to actually look good, so I feel like stacking wouldn't look great. And no, you can't stack them. Bob the stuffed penguin. Aw, yeah. He's towering over everybody, and the sunlight is slowly going to destroy him. Bob dripped out. Nightlamp Moon, that is cool. I actually think I have seen one of these on Twitter, and I noted it down so that I could add it to my throne one day if I wanted to. I feel like it should go here. But I also feel like it'd be cool to be able to look at it while in bed. I don't think a kid would straighten the chair perfectly. Sure makes you want to gouge your eyes out. Interesting. Books should be up like this, but when they're stacked, I often feel like they're going to be somewhere messy. If they're not actually on a shelf, etc., they're just stacked. I feel like they'd be like that. Bella Rose. I like that as it is. That's another pretty thing. That's pretty indeed. It's probably like a preserved rose in a jar that maybe is airproof. Map a light hanging banner. I've seen preserved roses before at the store. That reminds you of Beauty and the Beast. I did not think of that, but you're right, Furball. I've seen preserved roses at a store before, and it mentions, like, do not add water to it. It will destroy it. And it says it'll last for, like, a year. But this thing's completely enclosed in that glass, so maybe it would last longer. We already have a night lamp moon. They literally want one for each person. Fine, if you're gonna cause trouble for me, I'm just gonna put stuff in random locations like this. Blocking off the bean chair. No access for anybody. Also found something you can do with a model you can't wait to show to Sasha. Interesting. Suspicious, but interesting. Dara's gonna be like, look, I can spit acid at my viewers. Sure makes you want to buy an emotional support Cha-Cha doll. I wish we had an emotional support Cha-Cha doll. Bessie stuffed toy. And it can be standing. I feel like the sitting looks better. And this person wants it on their bed to help them make sweet dreams. Yep. Okay, so that room is done. I don't actually mind the room that much. This hallway looks like they want a ton of stuff in it. I was gonna say, do any of these wood colors match that wall? I feel like literally none of them do. You know, like that there's light perfections in the preview too? Yeah, that does seem kind of weird. This looks in the preview like it matches that wood, but then I actually place it and it doesn't. At least it kind of looks like it matches that wood. Does it look the same from both sides? It looks like it does. This, I feel like I'd rather have it in the corner, but that thing is in the middle. Hanging shelf. You know, I feel like I wouldn't put that above the toilet. I also feel like it shouldn't be too close to the washroom thing there. I could put it there next to the reflection and then move that thing over. King here with a light colored towel. I can make it, well, even the brown wasn't too dark. I was gonna say I can make it a dark colored towel, but no. You refuse to say what it looks like? Good on you. I was gonna say, can I put that on there? I could put this thing by the shower then. I just feel like wood shouldn't be right at the shower. And then you get out of the shower and you just take your towel off the ring. There's a shower. Oh, sorry, there isn't. No, it's just a bath. Diversity wins. This cat works as a carpenter. Hi, Jack. How are you tonight? I feel like the balsam is more like hand cream or something. Toothpaste, they don't even give me different versions of it. Literally unplayable. Toby two-step footstool? I don't... Although the designs are cute, I don't actually like them for something in the bathroom. Stoma flower. If I need my house redecorated, I'll give you a call. Sounds good, but I charge through the teeth. I'm kidding, am I? Am I really? Wait, ornament? Oh, you can change that. There's already so much blue. Sorry, if kids need a step tool for that tub, then they're drowning. You'd think so. I thought for a second it might be for old people, like you have trouble getting over the edge of the shower, or the tub. But then you'd think you'd have just as much trouble getting out. Although you could reach out and bring it in. I want to put it on this side, but I also feel like it's right next to the tub and that's going to get the toilet paper soggy. Someone's gonna splash or do something and it'll be ruined. That thing has a light on its own for when you're here. I only want to put these on this wall because it looks so barren. 1, 2, 3. We've actually seen that double bed Hermes before. Oh, that matches the flowers on the wall. That's actually funny. We have so much of this wood in the house. like this wood more. Now, super important, a toaster on the windowsill. I don't think they'll let me. Does it look silly to have this matching the stuff? Maybe these people like silly, though? Oh god, I'm stuck. I'm quite literally was stuck. I feel like this hangs too low. Right above your head weirds me out. Framed cat photo. Maybe is there a lower table? Hermes dresser with mirror. Personal preference, you don't generally mind bed watching wallpaper if the wallpaper in question is a bit much for you. Fair. Would they have wanted to have the mirror so they could see themselves in bed? That sounds more suspicious than I expected it to. At first, I was just like, oh, you can wave at yourself, or you get up, look at the mirror, and go good morning to yourself, and then the sussy thoughts came in. Still gonna do it. Can't really put it next to the bed there, or you wouldn't be able to reach anything. This feels like these drawers would get blocked by that. You wouldn't, to be honest, because then 3 AM noises, you sit, look up, and movement directly in front of you. Kitty, 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 why are you facing away from me? Shasha, what the heck is this? It's Tetas. Looks like it's a booba bounce mode. Maybe you in the mirror entirely in shadow, good luck sleeping with the lights off again. And imagine if it did something different than you, it waves at you, but you didn't wave at it. Holy heck, I'm giving Furball nightmares now. I mean, like, more than normal. I thought it was like a crab, and at first I did not like it. Oh look, a chibi Sasha. Surprise, surprise. Also, hi Amrit, how are you tonight? You like the booba bounce, but you're confused now. The artist of it thought that's how boobs work. So that's like 2 to the left. Oh no, that is centered. You're internally screaming and crying. Is that because you're seeing the horrible things I'm doing to this person's house? Because, like, that is valid. Like, the body barely moves, yet the booba raises up on its own. I feel like you're not going to be able to see that. Okay, medium is a lot more than medium. No. I feel like it should be one down. There we go. You like booba bouncing, but it's got to be anatomically correct. Furball has their standards. No fun for you. If I'm giving you a house, I'm not putting all these stickers on it. Or if I'm giving you a fridge, I'm not putting all these stickers automatically on it. Before the fridge was here, just because there's a limit to how big booba can get before it gets gross, I completely agree with that. I've seen some streamers or VTubers and the chest, each booba is bigger than their entire chest, and I'm just like, it is scary to me. A lot of chest physics in game makes no sense. True. Going back to my normal model. Teapot, it's a kettle. Vodacel's hanging set of saucepans. Oh god. You have to update your reference sheet today to actually reflect your changes. Blacko container, sugar storage, coffee, tea. I know what you guys want, but I'm picking sugar. Unless it makes me put down all three. It might. You know, I will say, someone with water balloons on your chest, they low-key make you jealous. Should the hanging towel actually be by the sink or such?
Secretly replaces the sugar contents with salt.
That would be so mean. Seeing them bounce and shake and everything and then just going along like it's nothing. I'm just like, man, if that were you, your back would straight up snap. Aw, oh, snap. Wait, no, don't! You remember when you first requested model art? It was how you wanted to look after working out, and you're so happy to have reached the goal of looking like your model. Pog, pog, pog. Mint bread box, and it's not even mint colored? Or is it specifically for mint flavored bread? Because that is wild. Hanging left corner cabinet, Madame. That thing's like a pale wood. Kind of like that. None of these match that. That makes me sadder than it should. Oh god, we found the match. Your 2B model will be designed straight after yourself, but as a succubus vampire. $50? Heck no. Oh, $50 for what? I wasn't paying attention. Did this thing only cost $50? Oh, the bread box cost $50. True that, it's a scam. Hang lift Cadam, 60. Also, Succubus Vampire full roll approves. Why does that not surprise me? Make all these different colored pans. Furball is also sus. Nosebleed. I had to actually squint to see the emotes because it's off to my side. Classic kitchen drying rack. I again feel like I wouldn't want to put wet dishes right here next to the fridge because I'd feel like something would happen and water would drip down. Sproul self-reporting as sus, they are. But I mean, we already knew, so it doesn't really matter. The penchant for guns, Sasha knows. I know nothing. Nothing! An American vampire, quite literally. It does say 3 black oak containers, so it does want one of each type. I literally could just do 3 things of sugar, just to mess with people. T mentioned. Just waiting for Jed to pop back in. Bam. You're an EP doggo? Then you should go to bed. Appreciate having you around, but if you're tired, then you take care of yourself. If you had to use that drying rack, you'd have a dish towel beneath it to catch the drips to avoid puddles. I know, right? You'd literally put it on it and it would just drip down wherever. Your hanging cabinet, madame, 20 centimeters. If staying lurk though, I appreciate it. You have yourself a good night, Jed. Wow, a good night palm. We just talked about Jed, and so that's where my head was. Look, tomorrow you'll swing by during your lunch break. Indeed. I want to swap by to see Dyer during their debut, I keep worrying that I'm going to sleep through it though, because I sleep during the daytime. I could always set an alarm or such though. What time is Dire starting? They keep saying like GMT-7 or something like that. What GMT? It's like a global time zone. So it's like this first one almost matches. My Discord bio automatically translates time to your local time zone for the announcement. I'm Central, you think, or your Mountain time. That doesn't fit either. Almost, but not quite. That's a red. Okay, that looks like it fixes. I feel like this is supposed to be with this other stuff. I wonder. Oh, they want a second one of those cabinets? Excuse you? You think about you changing your announcement using US time zones? That might make sense. I mean, on the one hand, I assume a lot of your people are from the US, like they are for me. Let's do they. I'm currently 1:16 a.m. right now. How about you, Dire? So if we put it like that. There's the $50 fancy bread box. This seems like shiny metal. They would be like 3 p.m. for them. Put that there. Okay, so this was like that back here. Okay, so that's that complete. So there's a hallway and there's the big room here. By objects, 72 objects. Excuse me? Sounds manageable. You'll try and stop in. Poggers. That blends too much in with the floor. Yeah, a lot of your friends are night gremlins. They might not be able to watch till later on. But you plan to stream 8.5 hours if you can. Oh, snap. 4 hours to talk about lore, 4 hours to play games. That makes sense. The orange. Cat pumpkins? That is big. Oh, you can even see the little candle inside it. Oh, I'm not trying to turn it on. Hi, Lust. How are you doing today? Some Minecraft with socks on. Oh, misread your VOD as that. But I hope you're having a nice night. It lets you change each individual one. I feel like the orange and stuff, or red and such, fit better. Derek said, but stream tomorrow, it doesn't tell me if it's you, gasp. I feel like I don't actually like those. Do you know what you're playing and why isn't it Paladins? They are playing Paladins, though. How could you accuse them of cheating on Paladins like that? You're always sitting in mod view, so you got all the buttons, but then you can't see all the normal info. Well, do they want a third one? Oh, they do. It can't fit in those places. Oh, and that didn't paint the last one. Planning on playing Paladins, Punt, and Hades. If it wasn't working tomorrow, I'd join you for some Paladins. Or, oh, if they weren't. And if you're here with an ad, you don't get the small stream off the side where the big players held hostage at gunpoint. Oof. Eight and a half hours. It's slightly over a third of the day. So you'd think, and people only sleep for 8 hours typically, which means they should have at least a half hour of time to come see you. Not as... You bought Turbo and have been enjoying having no ads. How many of these do they want? Only 2 flowers? Oh, they want them on the ground? Sanctifying to get to hear Dar's voice. I know, right? I'm excited for them to actually do callouts and hunt. I feel like red petals would fit better. Just want to look at the red. Yeah, because I feel like purple... Oh, I put purple flowers up. You don't think Sasha's going to be ready for you to yap constantly, though? Oh, snap. Dire yapper confirmed. So many objects to buy. And they wanted me to keep that phone. You remember this one? Hi, Renatashi. You know Dar was a fellow yapper. Yapping is good though. It's what Sasha does all the time. It's what you have to do as a streamer, like quite literally. I almost thought it said charismatic. Chris has smart. You don't know if you can yap during stream though. Laura's gonna give you a good buffer though. So a bunch of this is little items. There's a coffee table, a wood dining table. I do like the darker wood color typically. I can move these things around. Oh, it wants 2 of them. I want to put the tables down because they're easier to have stuff put on. Speaker, stand, DVD. I originally thought this was going to be like the little kitchen area. That's why I put those tiles. Not kitchen, but you know, whatever it's called. I could... Might be awkward. But I could try turning this here. Dining room, living room. Yeah. Oh yeah, it says living room up there. I didn't even look. I assume they want the TVs and stuff put on a thing here. You were wondering how many people even know that's a phone? Dun, dun, da, 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 da. It's so dark. It's true. I should try turning on the light or whatever. Hot chocolate, which is nice. So is this just interior design the game? Pretty much. You sometimes destroy walls and stuff like that, but yeah, they give you options where you're supposed to do this and that, etc. And you decorate the house as you want to, according to what they want. Put the things they say where to, do this or that, you get paid at the end. You can buy your own houses to fully customize however much you want, but still. How goes the house flipping? It goes well. We be vibing as we do around here. Man, they want so many plates. Is this where it's saying like 6 of them? I think it is. Technically, all you have to do is buy the items and dump them all in a corner and it'll count, but then you don't get the decoration fund. Indeed. And you can go back to levels you've already done, so you can see the beautiful things you did if you really want to. That red blends in with the wood too much. I feel like they probably want one of these plates for, now that I think of it, they probably want one of these plates for each of the chairs. Because when I pay attention... They want like 8 of these chairs. I know I'll probably need 3 at the sides. Personally, I think the devs could have gone through a second route, pure chaos and destruction, where you get a job, then go and demolish everything and set the remains on fire. Some people would enjoy it. Some people being furball. I didn't change the cushion at all because I thought it was some days you need to just unwind by early destroying a thing in a safe way. And then 1 extra chair is in the corner because 1 people's going to be forced to sit here and 1 person's going to be forced to sit here because there's not enough room, and then they'll be like, oh shoot, I'm sorry, I thought we had enough room, but this place can't reasonably seat 8 of us without us being clustered. Just like any family gathering. Oh, I have to put them in plates. Added a deck chair. Autocorrect. That was not autocorrect. That was you correcting yourself, and I'm glad for it. Oh, no, you didn't. It was autocorrect. I thought you were just avoiding saying something like that in my stream. Apparently not. But yeah, it pretty much is. No, you're gonna completely say it. And they all get the cupcakes. I put one plate down there, so I'm surprised. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I thought there was only supposed to be 8 of these plates. I feel like I bought a plate and it put it like inside that. Yep. Put it on the floor. Thank you for lurking, Lust. I appreciate it. You have yourself a nice night. Why? But welcome back, Jed. How's it going at the store? Hi, Onion. How are you tonight? Dredge at the moment, probably got a last minute rush in the next 10-15 minutes. Oof. I haven't completed the download for it, but I started downloading Ready or Not, and it's at like 85% Onion to play sometime. No way. This seems so messy to just have all these pedals around, but whatevs. You're gonna get on it right now, but I can't play it yet, Onion. Have you seen much gameplay at it? Literally none, other than what I saw you play once or twice a bit. Loudspeaker stand, horizontal. That bothers you more than it should? It should. You'll say the controls and graphics might need a tad bit of tuning in the beginning. That doesn't surprise me. That happens with a lot of games in this day and age. Also, some missions expect you to bring different equipment for an upper hand. They can't make me do anything I don't want to. I'll bring whatever equipment I have and just have Onion carry me. We have all the equipment unlocked already. Oh, snap! Still not gonna. Onion! I need the carry! I feel like one lamp should be right above whatever this is, the table. You'll just bring a riot shield and become a turtle. Aw, yeah. Onion, get on hunt. Dara needs you to carry them. And he's gonna be like, no, I only play with Sasha. See? Do you mean Onion's gonna be slow as heck? Maybe. You say that as if they're not already. How is that small? But tomorrow maybe. Calling me slow, bro? I am. Oh, I was hoping to put that there. I just want to put them down for now. Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead in Spanish. Yep. That's what the whole thing's been about, and that's why they've got all these skull decorations and stuff like that. Like, you could tell it was that as soon as you saw things like that. It's a very nice tradition. Oops. That's it, thanks, Derek. Oh, it's bothering me now. What the heck is the Day of the Dead festival called? Sorry, I did not. C said that made to celebrate the lives of those who have passed. Actually, that... It looks close, but I feel like it's off. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just my eyes bugging out. Okay, more purple than I expected. That's better. Wait, this has to be placed on the floor? That doesn't seem right. Like, we put one up there. I thought we put one in another room. Maybe not. But on the floor? I hate how they give me, like, no space to do all this stuff. And they sent me something non-sus for the first time ever. Don't say that, now they're gonna send you something sus. Onion, I need your help. My model was lagging with Hunt. Just turn down, like, every setting ever. You turned down your stream FPS and that helped it. Onion's gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna watch you if it's not a perfect 60 FPS plus. There's no room for them to get in there, but they'll have to deal with it. Wait, they want that many arrangements of books? You're only running at 50 frames? I believe there's an option to lower FPS in VTube Studio, and it's tracking if that helps. Oh, I can actually put them on the shelf itself. Poggers. Okay, only these shelves are big enough for me to put those on. You're using an iPhone and vBridger. I need to get an iPhone for that. Okay, and this can't even fit in the shelf. So that just shows that weird resolution that isn't 1080p. I swear I fixed that. That's bonkers. You bought an iPhone just for VTubing? That's what I will likely do too. Well, actually, I already have an iPhone, but I mean, like, a better one. Even though it'll be, like, an old used one. I've been hearing your soul for the past 5 months. I swear I tried changing it. For legal reasons, Mari's peace of mind, your previous comment was a joke. Oh, sorry. Download more RAM at link removed by common decency. Sorry, I missed that, Jed. It also said stable for testing, but your model was lagging, so you don't know if it's testing internet stable. I know when you're using VTube, when you're running OBS and stuff, you can click View at the top, View Stats, and then it will pop up something. And on it, it will tell you frames that are missed due to rendering lag or encoding lag. So you can basically see if it's affecting your GPU or CPU, as well as frames drop due to the network. And so that at least narrows down what you're troubleshooting. Is there a way to do that after stream or only during stream? I feel like it might still show it after you end stream, but I can't guarantee it. I feel like it tracks it throughout the stream and tells you how many frames were dropped during the entire stream, etc., etc. You can share your VTube settings. Uh-oh. Onion's gonna dox themselves. The settings are going to be like, this person VTubes from specifically this locale, at this longitude and latitude, etc., etc. No! Onion doesn't want me to know their longitude and latitude teardrop. Yo, why does this wreath have to be on the ground? I feel like that's a bug. Unless it's supposed to go on the table itself like this. For some reason your hard drive went from having 30 gigabytes to 20, but nothing has changed. I'd have to move basically everything on the table to fit that, which I don't like. I feel like it's supposed to go on here. Everyone is cool. I'll pass that on for you, Moose. I also hope you're having a nice night. Oh yeah, the spout. I don't think it's sprout, it's spout. The spout 2 capture is supposed to have like almost no latency and be better for capturing. I think you might have to download something for that, but I can't remember. I know VTube Studio itself was like, hey, that's probably the best option to use. Okay, because it's this thing's in the way that's bugging it. I wanted this person to have the hot cocoa. You're working, you want to be home playing the Oblivion remaster. It's the first Elder Scrolls game you're actually playing. Oh snap. From what I've seen, people have been saying it's literally like a remake, not just a remaster, because they had to rebuild all the graphics from the ground up because everything has been, it's been so long, the engine's completely different. 100% complete the job for $14,000. Poggers. I'll probably switch over and spend the last hour just doing my Marvel dailies. I've been doing that last couple days, because I want to unlock those skins from the Battle Pass, but it's making me pay points to unlock the thing again out of season. You don't know about it at all, it was just on Game Pass? Fair. We're talking about Marcel Ronald? No, we're talking about McDonald's. You have a model set to 100 FPS? You hate autocorrect so much? If you hate it so much, then why don't you murder it? The opposite of me saying if you love it so much, why don't you marry it? Get on what? Onion, don't be sus. Okay, if people want to join, let me know. I'm only going to play for like an hour because I want to do my dailies and it's an hour till end of stream. I'm going to get some chalky milk and use the washroom. I will BRB. Onion, watch the stream while I'm gone. This happened last night too when I tried loading Marvel Rivals, and I don't know why. I am back. McDonald's a favorite menu item. I don't even go to McDonald's, so I wouldn't know. How's that spout worth the bridger? I don't know. I assume it does, because I think it's OBS itself. Is the stream going to do tricks, or why watch it? You haven't installed it yourself yet? I use the Spout 2 thing. Thank you for the... Oh, it's the raid! I thought it was a follow for a second. Thank you for the raid, Kuma. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a lovely night. Hi, Captain Windfall. Hi, Kuma. Hi, Bin Laden. I hope you're all having a nice night. How are you? How was your stream? Hello, anybody new here? My name's Sasha. Despite how I look, I am in fact a boy, and I stream every single night. So if you're somehow bored when Kuma's not around, you will find me here playing whatever game has caught my interest. We were vibing in House Flipper. I just switched over to Marvel Rivals for the last hour to do my dailies. If anybody wants to join me for like an hour, you are more than welcome to. Your name is Vector Reznov. Is it? Because I see Samurai_Kuma on my stream. Although, if you didn't understand, I was calling you Kuma before because I didn't add the underscore. I completely understand. Samurai Kuma without an underscore, 100% different person. No joke. For real, for real. But I hope your stream went well. I hope you're doing well. If you or anybody needs to head off for the night, I understand it's late. So if you need to go to bed, if you need to go do whatever you gotta, no pressure to stick around, though I do appreciate anybody that lurks. You're good? That is good. I am good too, but thank you again for the raid. Oh, I have to open other people's streams to lurk in now. Oh, HD is still playing Minecraft? Puck. If I join solo, maybe I'll get a chance to actually play DPS and get a single kill. I almost refused to play DPS in a team because they put me in higher ranked matches. Okay, no one has said they want to join yet. Lurkies, have a good stream. I appreciate it. Thank you kindly. So I have something for Jeff. Oh, proficiency. Jeff the Landshark spray. Sorry you had to raid and dip. No, that is completely fine. I do the exact same thing, so don't you worry. So I've gotten something for Jeff and Captain America. You're once again asking to join your game? Sounds good to me. I always wait till people actually ask. Fire Gala? Do I have to actually click this for it to disappear with the exclamation point that bugs me? It's dumb that out of season I have to pay like 1,000,000 points to unlock the battle pass again or something like that. Because like I said last night, it says 800 to redeem this page, but you have to spend like 2,000 chrono tokens to unlock it. You can play DPS, don't worry, I'll be your pocket, Jeff. All good. If it's only 2 of us, it probably won't be that sweaty of a match. I'm curious about playing DPS and trying stuff out. But in big matches, when I know it's going to be sweaty, then I'm like, I am going to throw as DPS.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Bruh. Trippy Trappa? Tippy tippy tappa tappa chooby dooby dooby. Okay, 2 healers. That's your secret cap you always throw. 2 tanks. I guess I'm trying DPS then. I've never played these characters.
No one escapes hell.
I mean, I've tested them in... What is it called? I've tested them in the practice arena. Training. Primary attack. Those things detonate on people. Shift gets me away.
I know why I'm in this fight.
E does like an AoE.
There are so many
Throw Night Sword, fall multiple explosives. Okay, E stuns and pulls them into the zone.
Your Majesty, but on my watch, everybody lives.
A message from Spider Zero.
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it? There they are. They don't look friendly. This isn't my first trip through the multiverse, Nana. I am very hot. Time for some fireworks.
I hate that you can't go on so many roofs, etc. I was gonna say, I wanted to kill that person, and I did. Except I had to get close enough to die myself.
I may return from my own realm.
She's decent range DPS, but up close gets melted.
I am returned to claim what is mine.
If I wanted to actually push, I'd switch to Squirrel Girl and just bombard the area.
This is real firepower!
I feel like I don't do much damage when I play most DPS. And of course I'm missing with some of my hits, but... Okay, you know what?
I'm ready to put
I'm going to switch the next time I die. Okay, and I got killed by them. I think I just have to try as her to flank healers, walk around the entire map.
I saw one of these on a beach in Jersey once.
You're not rid of
They've got so many kills, we've got like none. We've got 2 kills, me and Glass.
You get a web, and you get a web, and you get a web!
hostiles coming in fast. I got you. Pretty good team. You're up, little one. It's party time!
So after jumping, that moves to an AoE.
That vehicle to its destination. Reality hopping nonsense, Zero?
Spider-Man's just solo trying to push. I have my ult, which I think just powers up all my stuff. Oh, Demon's Rage is my right click. Oh, I walked right into all their mines there. So after exiting the stepping disc, it'll summon the demon. So I have to go like that,
Hang on, you friends.
and there we go.
Spider balls.
And I can be killed that fast. Okay. I know some people play her well. I am not enjoying her. We're doing poorly, so I'm just gonna go for someone who I can actually get kills on.
I am ready to put on a show. It's spider time!
This is real firepower!
Ain't been fixed. So it looks like the battle pass thing is an old issue that's possibly a bug, but also possibly intentional since it hasn't been fixed since the previous battle passes. Weird.
What I want is an appetizer. Go, Spider Sarah! You're going. That's some vintage spider style. Double KO.
This character's attacks like practically nuke. I mean, not really, but oh, well, that technically did save me. Thank you. Charlotte does hurt, can confirm. Magic ability comes from landing certain attacks which grant her a shield. Such an intense game that has green screen when you use Sprout. Then you can add a filter and filter out the green background. She definitely is one of those you should really know how she works kind of characters. Fair.
Go, go, Spider Sarah! Why'd we stop? It's spider time!
Missing a lot of my shots, but the ones that I can hit hurt. Oh, I walked right into that. I deserve that. Do you realize your other had a filter as well because you said it so long ago?
I am ready to put on a show.
I want to try out other ones, but because we were doing poorly, I wanted to make sure that we could at least get more kills.
System error.
So now I know they're trapping that area.
Finish this for the win. It's spider time! Down to 30 seconds.
Dara's gonna be so cute tomorrow. You are a very good girl, Dara, and you are going to be so cute tomorrow because you already are, and we absolutely know it's going to continue into the future. So thank you for being such a cute girl, Dara. That line of someone shouting, "This is real fire," sounds so much like Goku from Dragon Ball. And you learned what, Curl?
This is real firepower!
My shots are like bouncing off that car there. Banana's adorable. Thank you for being so adorable, Banana. We appreciate having you here. You are such a cutie patootie lemon scooty. And thank you for being the most adorable one here. More so than me, which makes me sad. Oh. Nice try. You learned something about the Hoyo VS. Oh, voice sog something morons? And what's that? The SAG-AFTRA stuff. I know some of it seems kind of dumb from what I've seen. Oh, there were 2 praises for Banana? Then you are a very good Banana. Thank you for coming to stream. Thank you for being such a good person. We wholeheartedly appreciate you. And so good girl, Banana. Banana. Yeah, them. It's so dumb. Some of the stuff is... What was it? Some of the stuff makes sense where they want, like, AI protection. But some stuff, they do offer AI protection, but they don't want to sign, like, a specific contract with the people about, like, a SAG-AFTRA, whatever. I don't know. It's complicated, but at the same time, some of it is dumb. You miss Lycon's older voice, indeed. And I don't like Coletta's new voice. I just saw it online today, and it doesn't have any of that raspiness to it. You know, Hoyo has a non-AI clause. Praise Banana even more because why not? Banana, thank you. Thank you for being so good. I appreciate you and you are a very good girl. Nodders, nodders, nodders. The SAG-AFTRA agreement is really done in the context of Hoyo. I feel like, I'm not sure, but I feel like China overall has somewhat of an anti-AI policy for a lot of games and stuff in general. Not for like medicine, etc. Yep, like Amrit just said. China has really intense anti-AI laws. It's one thing if it comes to medication and stuff like that, then AI is very useful. But it's like this generative AI and stuff like that. If I missed anything, let me know.
You're kidding, right? I could barely keep my own life.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, look who's here.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Like what happens to all the non-union VAs is rough. The agreement SAG wants all them to sign is hella predatory.
I'm back. And now there's hellfire to pay.
I feel like... Or, oh, you mean the SAG-AFTRA contract has things about what happens to the non-union people? Like, basically toss them aside, I'm guessing.
Better stop that vehicle.
It's illegal under law to use a person's voice likeness or personality, especially with AI, without their consent. Yeah, in the first place, SAG VAs aren't allowed to work on non-union projects. It's against their own terms. Yep.
There's still a chance to stop them. Better stop that vehicle. Go have fun. Now might be a good time to stop them.
We're fighting like 5v2.
If you need help, go over there to Cloak and Dagger.
You kidding? I feel fed like word.
Better stop that vehicle! Charge! I feel like I'm seeing the whole universe. Just in this web. I don't fear pain.
Sorry, I'm focused on this. I need heals. Yeah, it's 30 days. If they need more time, they need to set paperwork. SAG-VAs shouldn't even be working for you in the first place. If they don't by the end of that, they need to join SAG-AFTRA or leave the project altogether.
There's still a chance to stop them.
Nope, my sound disappeared.
Need to find cover.
Hey Shark, how many brain cells were you born with, bro? 'Cause you just single-handedly got me killed.
Yeah.
You were in my alt radius. I got 2 of them.
Better stop that vehicle!
Mutant people.
Said not my fault. You were in my alt radius. I got 2 of them. Where's your kills? 0 and 5. I did. I didn't throw you off the edge like I did then.
Yeah, I just ignore that dude. He's just salty. Their quest to seek protection AI, they completely forgot they can be replaced by actual people. Yep, and Hoyo waited actual months.
Go
Good.
Black Panther. I apologize for being creative to you. I did not realize this Lucky was ever.
Best Marvel Rival skins in your opinion? I'm actually pretty new to Marvel Rival skins, so I'm not sure. I've only been playing it for like at most 2 weeks, so I haven't even seen like all of the skins. Voice chat getting salty, yep. Oh, I am the only tank. But hi Milky Way, I hope you're having a nice night. I do like the skin for the thing that has the trench coat and detective. The ad break starts in 5 minutes. Apologies in advance to anybody unsubscribed. Your favorite emote so far is the Venom twerk. Best detective Toyo is China based and all of the areas are from the US. Hi Tinker, how are you doing tonight? Most of the time I'm fighting someone, it's like 3v1. I was trying to hit that dude, but he got too far away. Sorry if I'm missing any chat or stuff like that. Oh, I thought that was magic for a second. I refuse to get too far from my team. Thank you, Glass. Is that ours or theirs? That was theirs. I think they just wiped like half our team. So the VAs are getting replaced after half a year. They had chance to continue work and didn't. The time came for you to head home. Mercifully short walk. Should be able to catch you soon. Okay, hopefully we'll see you soon. If Paimon goes away, you'll play Genshin. Fair. Paimon, I hate her so much. And there's Magic's ult. But yeah, I feel like they'll never replace Paimon, because if they did, they'll have to redo so many voice lines, since they don't just change it halfway through. You got Vivian, kudos to you, I did not. GG, nice try. What a voice, it's like a desperate mouse that got pressed into a grill by a piece of bread and slowly made into a sandwich. I was like halfway through Pity. I did 20 pulls, lost my 50-50 to Soldier 11, who I already had. Did like 63 or something more pulls, still didn't get Vivian. So I'm like 24 pulls away from hard Pity. So big oof. No idea, to be honest. Okay, they picked a tank, then I will play healer. You just finished part 1 of the Nikke event, and to be honest, yes. It's got you twisted up inside. I've heard how depressing that story is. If you really want them, you can get them, yep. I mean, we're still getting several more summons just from the logins, and we have like a month to get Vivian, so I will get her. And I agree with you, Curl, I do not like her voice either. I love her design, I love her color scheme, I love her story, but her voice sounds too, like, babyish for the whispering. It would sound better if she wasn't, like, whispering constantly, or such. It doesn't match her at all.
3, 2, 1.
We've been discovered.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Oh, I tried to switch it. If you like lolly voices in your ear, I don't. I honestly don't mind the lolly voice for certain characters, because I mean, it can fit some characters. I don't feel it fits her, though, and I don't like the whispering part of it. She does whispering. When you see her, she talks like she's talking like this, often.
Well, hello there.
Can that go through the wall? In that dev stream, she sounded like an obsessed person. I'm just gonna hang back further with Rocket.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
I like that these have like an AoE to them. Well, I put my ult down so that I'll at least shield them. Are we talking about a character named Vivian from... Yeah, she looks like a vampire, kinda, with the pointy ears, etc. Pale, kind of whitish, kind of purple skin, and an entire purple scheme to her.
Problem solved.
Think she tried to look her up and see. We need a Curl Teppy's outfit for her. See, that's the one lolly that Curl would actually like, considering he literally named his account after her. I don't mind lolly characters at all, as long as they're not being sexualized. If that is happening, that is when it becomes... yeah. I don't want to get involved. I only have those 2 little boosts.
I suppose that helped. They will pay for this.
Much better.
Feeling fantastic.
Ooh, that felt nice.
They're like flying away from my orbs.
This is real firepower. No hard feelings, big bro.
I suppose that helped.
I've got Adam. Everybody come over here. Let's jump him.
Much better.
Sure, if I can't see chat, I'm hyper-focused.
Like a day at the spa.
Vivian Banshee, you'll draw the line of these super annoying low blanks like that unkillable NPC in Skyrim. After this, you're saving for Orpheus and Ghostfire. I feel like I've seen those characters. Is Ghostfire the dragon girl with the tail?
You might want to look over here.
For mutant kind.
It's both? Oh, okay. Because they're 2 souls in 1 body or whatever. Ghostfire is her tail, and I think they switch personalities. I'm not sure, but I think. I probably literally just go yummy yummy.
I suppose that helped.
I'm on the reboot. Directly behind you.
Ooh.
Only 60 seconds left.
I was gonna say, we are holding this point for a decent amount of time, but they're so close to pushing past.
You belong to me. I was fine, but thank you.
Disappear!
dropping my ult for shields, etc. Because if we're just holding the point at the end here, next patch is gonna be that new Void Hunter and the other girl. Okay.
They're ahead of us. No hard feelings, big bro.
Anytime I see WSG, I just think Warsong Gulch. Oh, GG. Their Mr. Fantastic had so much. Oh, the tiger girl. I'm pretty sure she is a tiger. She's just small. I actually should go back to the main menu and double check what my dailies are, just in case. Though I think the only one I need to actually think about is the spray one, which I could just do 2 random sprays here.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Someone read it out. You won the 1v1 and ulted Adam when he used his res. Hilarious. 2 damage, 2 healers, so tank. Oh, just pause and view missions. Thank you. Yep, 2 sprays, I was right.
Before you attack, get ready.
I feel a little uncomfortable with the way you're looking at me, ma'am.
Welcome to every day of my life. You'll get used to it.
Honestly, I'm not so sure about that.
Battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Some uninvited guests.
Whipples, Jed. Welcome back home. I was gonna say, I thought I heard someone.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
You are the true hero this day, Herbie.
You're the true hero this day, Herbie, because they're driving the car. Of course, the moment I leave point, someone else leaves it.
Don't turn back now.
May your tortured soul finally find some peace. Healing power.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
This time I need healing. This is real firepower! Watch your back. You are the true hero this day, Herbie.
It has so much health, unless the whole team focuses on it, it feels like it's not worth it. Has the Human Shell Shaker looked Fantastic 5 for Greener Pastures? Yes. I mean, they were only here for 1 match, so... Oh no, they just came around the edge to see me. Sorry, I got knocked back. You're falling asleep, so good night session chat. Good night to you too, Sinful. Sweet dreams. We'll see you around.
You can't be rid of me so easily.
Yo, Adam, get ready. I'm
Cannot
gonna
thank
snap
you
on
enough.
and we're gonna jump.
Oh, right when I used my ult, he used his ult on that same location. So although I started mind controlling them, it then nuked me. Tragic.
Now there's hellfire to pay.
Get a web and you get a web and you get a web.
I keep hearing footsteps back there.
By the eye of Agamotto.
This is real firepower. Rise, my friends.
Oh, I pushed E instead of shift. If that hits them into a wall, I know it does bonus damage. Thank you.
Still can't you to stand down, soldier. I require some aid. The moon haunts you.
Look out, they're headed our way.
I'm not sure if I can protect against that from back there. It looks like I can.
Yo, Adam, get ready. I got ammo.
The cosmos heals you.
I think they're bringing Glass is kidnapping the healer and bringing them back.
Emma Frost never surrenders.
Or no, that was Moon Knight.
Gone. I've already forgotten.
Get that vehicle moving again!
Limbo stands with you!
A mystical artifact of some sort.
Child out to play.
Appreciate it.
Break this to reset that enemy's cooldown.
Watch out, they're headed our way. Careful, Nong. Like the others.
Some assistance, please.
This is real firepower. You get a web and you get a web and you get a web.
Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
This artifact is quite powerful. Beware.
I'm glad I used that just in time. Oh, that didn't get them. Nope. I was gonna say, I always like pulling them back, pushing them back. Except that one time I accidentally pushed them into my healer. I mean, it was that or stay in the enemy's ult, so I had to run towards the enemies.
Stay away from these things when they're levitating. I see you've been taking my lessons to heart.
By the eye of Agamotto.
This is real firepower.
Disappear!
I could switch tanks here at the end, but nah.
Emma Frost never surrenders.
I like how we basically take over their spawn room as we go forwards.
I see you've been taking my
Rise, my friends.
I was gonna say, I think Spider-Man's chasing our healers. GG.
Another epic victory. Big win.
I love how both it showed Magic and Miss Doctor Strange there, but they were both on the enemy team. But I think that's just the cinematic for winning that part. GG to the ring.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not
Checking
judging.
people's streams for points. DPS healer, straight to tank. I haven't played Polk that much.
Open your eyes.
I don't play Doctor Strange much.
Illusion. When science failed me, magic was there.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
People are scared of you. You're nothing compared to what I've seen in Limbo.
Devil Squared, and Netta 2, and Bing Bong. Bing Bong, the most threatening name in existence.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Dual character. I don't think I'm gonna like him very much. Ping the bad guy! More bad guys. Just one. Don't bite me. I'm just dying.
Behind you!
My whip actually does a surprising amount of damage.
A successful
Team play. That's me.
The squids have been squashed.
I'll patch you up.
castle went down fight.
Oh, before I could even put up my shield. And then that portal has like a 2+ minute cooldown putting down it.
We don't have numbers.
The Sorcerer Supreme lives once more.
Okay, that doesn't speed me up at all.
Control lost.
Get out of here. What are y'all waiting for? I'll patch you up.
I am strengthened for battle.
I'm like, where the heck is Monster landing? I find it funny that Mr. Fantastic is a DPS, but he works pretty much just as well as a tank. Oh, I tried to jump into the air. I'll pick a stronger tank here.
Control lost.
Get out of here! What are y'all waiting for? This spot is ours to
We
take.
take this place.
Hostiles up front.
See, relay deployed. It ain't cheap.
They've almost got him.
What on earth has Namor done now?
You're welcome.
Back in the fight.
Chin up. Disappear. You'll have to keep waiting until you're a winner.
Like, their entire team is on me. I think, like, the rest of my team was fighting Emma Frost or something.
Gather around.
Big yawn.
If we don't stand up for what's right, who will?
I do have my ult.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You go sleep for the night. Good night. Good night, CVA.
Love your sword, but don't melt my ice.
It's not actual fire, it's soul fire.
That's too awesome.
We got this, I believe.
With my very soul. There's
This time I'm Americas from the start.
The battle starts in 5, 4.
But good night, CVA. I think I already said that, but I hope you do have a good sleep.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Grow up.
I've seen a lot of stuff I never seen outboard in special forces. Hostile forces incoming.
Did they kill our whole team there? Passing out, so you're gonna lay down before you fall down. Sounds good. Good night, Furball. Thanks for vibing with us.
All right.
Yeah, it looks like they're just flooring us is all.
Looks like you were outranked, so hostiles up front. That's the boost I needed. That's a real soldier. Sorry, soldier. Night, night, Mo.
Oh, they used their ult there?
Ship shape in no time.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Oh, I got stunned by their ult. I turned around because our thing used his ult and I was hoping to get kills. Then Monster landed on us and oof.
Keep going. Control lost.
We got greedy when we started winning.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. A nice deep freeze.
I was gonna say I want to go after their squishies. Oh, tragic. Healers were likely dead and so couldn't get me there. Stayed alive a while, got 2 kills. Oh yeah, their whole team is there. I can't go in solo. Oh, but it was game over anyways. We have enough time for one more match.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
That guy's salty. Emma had it out for you, I swear. I saw her killing you once or twice when it switched to you when I died. The guy didn't say anything offensive, but he goes, "It's quick play. You can chill." And my first thought is, it's literally quick play. You can chill. It's like people aren't going to throw just because it's quick play. If they're good, they're going to play well. Doesn't mean they're trying the hardest. She chased you halfway across the map. That is kind of hilarious. I'm sure it sucked for you, but still.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Saying hi before stream ends. Hi, hi, and goodbye. Good night.
I am Loki, god of mischief and the king of Asgard.
You got out of work early. Nice, nice, nice. No, I should turn off raids because we're right at the end of the stream.
Don't lie to me. I invented every trick.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
King Loki. You're yet to deliver what was promised.
And I shall, your unholiness, right after I have my time to rule.
You'll soon find time is meaningless in the afterlife.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Oh, I thought this was a different map. Whoops.
Slightly less so on Midgard.
Too late.
Oh wow, how did she get away there?
Mighty havoc.
Why would I need healing?
I lift up my comrades.
Sorry, not talking much, hyper-focused.
I
I always say that, but that's how it be.
They got behind you. Disappear. Incoming. Struck like a true goddess.
I don't think I can headshot for extra. You think you got lucky with the Vivian disc? You got up to 405 AP without her engine? Oh snap.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Sasha, ignore heals and dive with me. Trust? I do not trust.
Use a few extra hands now and then.
I have many faces.
Healing. This vehicle needs an escort. Please lend a hand.
Ah, yes. Much better.
Struck like a true goddess.
Her engine gives 75 AP, so you'll be at 480 if you get the engine. And are you actually going to roll on the engine?
The skies, they feel so calm, as if the winds themselves have been silenced.
Yes, almost every aspect of life here is carefully controlled, including the weather.
It is unnatural.
And I have been saying that since the day I got to this future.
I am ready to put on a show.
Your powers are mine. Hurricane.
Oh, that's not the one I wanted to copy. I was trying to copy Luna Snow.
I'll make good use of it.
I outnumber you.
Healing. Why would I need healing? I require healing. You'll want to protect your
I outnumber you.
I was like, where the heck did Venom go?
Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
healing. Why would I need healing?
I have many faces.
Oh, the black kitty is down.
I haven't needed to use my cloak, like, at all. My whole leave an illusion and do that. And I've only had to teleport, like, once.
Any healing is good healing. Behold, that child!
Grace us with victory.
Did you really think you could play God, little midget?
Your powers are mine.
Despite the
Anything standing your way. Double KO.
your rear.
The more the merrier. As I get hot.
You're gonna fall out tonight, so good night. Have a great rest of your stream. Good night to you, Jed. We're just about to end anyways. But you have yourself a good night. Sweet dreams.
That's me for my
We pretty much didn't get stopped there at all. GG. I am gonna wind down for now though, because it's 3 a.m. for me. Seeing who all is on. A lot of people playing on PlayStation. We raided Inos the other day. Kimmy just winded down. Prophet and HD are playing Minecraft. I feel like we haven't raided HD in a little while, so let's go bug the Husky. But thank you all for vibing with me. I hope you all have a lovely night. You're always such great lurk content. I appreciate it. That's what I'm here for. But you all go say hi to my mod HD. I hope to see you around. I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe I'll be able to fix the Minecraft thing and we'll see if we can actually get on the server. But who knows? I'll be back tomorrow though. You all take care of yourself. Have a nice night. Sweet dreams. I hope to see you around. And goodbye, goodbye. Peace out, peace out, peace out.